Hey, what's up, everyone? Luigi right here, and today I'm going to be reacting to Optimus Prime versus Burning Gundam. And I am going with the Gundam on this one, ladies and gentlemen. I am hoping the Gundam wins. I don't know if Optimus Prime will have the Matrix or the Gundam's going to have his most powerful weapons rating. I don't know, but I am going with the Gundam. That's my final choice. But anyway, as always, make sure to go check out the original video. We'll be right back here once together, okay? Okay. It's gonna be kind of like whamming how I want to open it because I don't think I've got that like that much. Anyway, Robin versus Spider-Man, Robin versus Aquaman, Hercules, Funny, Mario versus Luigi, Deadpool versus Dante, MLG for Being Free Fall, Cartoon Fight Club.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to the
again, animation rewind. It was funny in the first 3 times, but just don't overuse it, okay?
Rewind. And if you're new to this series, be sure to check out the older content. But if you know how the game is played, then let's get ready for the fight. Tonight's episode was animated by Gabriel M. So if you enjoy what you see, head on
no,
to
wait,
this channel.
I'm wondering, is that the same guy that animated Popeye versus
we have a fight
What's
between G1 Optimus Prime and the Burning Gundam. And it's important to note that I will not let Optimus Prime use his Matrix in the battle because that would just be a dead giveaway on who wins. So with all this being said, let's introduce Cartoon Fight Club's next round of fighters. The story of Optimus Prime begins way back in the day, when he was a young Orion Pax. Orion Pax worked at a Cybertronian dock that unloaded energon shipments from a power plant up the river. He worked with his best friend Dion and enjoyed spending time with his girlfriend Ariel. This was a time during the very early rumblings of the Great Cybertronian Wars. And by early, I mean very early. The Decepticons were not a well-known name yet, and merely just city rumors. Megatron used this as an opportunity to enlist the element of surprise. He went up to Orion's dock and pretended to be a customer who only wanted to purchase storage space at Orion's garage. But when Orion let Megatron inside to take a look at the garage, Megatron, being the savage that he is, killed Orion, his girlfriend, and then stole the energon. After their bodies were rushed to Alpha Trion. Alpha Trion did not have time for any direct repairs, so he had to try a new, never-before-tested full-body upgrade.
And it works.
Upgraded to Elita 1, and Orion Pax was upgraded to the legendary Optimus Prime. Currently, Optimus Prime is the leader of the Autobots, one of the last Primes, and is arguably one of the toughest Transformers in the entire series. He is trained with Alpha Trion for millions of years, and was granted the intelligence of Vector Sigma, giving Optimus Prime supreme intelligence and battle combat skills. Optimus Prime has an assortment of jetpacks, guns, cannons, and blades, but his most powerful weapon in his arsenal, excluding the Matrix, would have to be his Power Master armor. His standard armor survived blasts strong enough to destroy entire mountains, but his peak Power Master armor can survive the center of black holes, as shown when he discovered Nucleon Energon. Optimus Prime is a complete juggernaut in many ways and can be seen as a one-bot army. On his own, he single-handedly took on entire fleets with no backup, no help, and no repairs. He is extremely strong as he was able to single-handedly lift and tip a fully loaded cargo ship. A fully loaded cargo ship of this size can easily weigh around 600,000 tons, which is 1.2 billion pounds. An Optimus tilted this with little effort. He has the ability to fly, propel in water, and obviously if he wants to drive and land, he can transform into his classic flat-nosed semi-truck.
That's true.
Prime does have a set of flaws. Without the Matrix repairing him, he can clearly be broken down, and he never fights dirty. He won't kill unless he absolutely has to. Overall, Optimus Prime is the leader of the Autobots for many good reasons. He is
Still go with the Gundam on this one.
master and
The
a
Burning
good
Gundam.
public speaker. From Autobots to Gundams, let's discuss the Burning Gundam, but before we do that, we have to talk about its pilot, Domon. The story of the legendary pilot Domon begins in his home country of Neo-Japan. Neo-Japan is pretty much a futuristic space colony, and its landmass is basically the shape of a floating version of the Earth Japan. During this time, the elites of society fled planet Earth to live in space colonies, and because of this, many current Earth democracies and governments turned into complete anarchies with no rules, and a major world war broke out for power within the original Earth. The space colonies were not happy about this, so they built Gundam suits to put an end to this major world war.
Alright, I mean, I don't blame them.
New governments and colony nations were set up on the planet. But in return, this started a technological Cold War. These colonies started developing advanced new mobile mech suits, and Earth becomes one giant playground for robotic fights. So yeah, we got robot wars, space colonies, and a bunch of fancy chrome in the middle. Which leads us to Domon's prior Gundam, the Shining Gundam. Before the Burning Gundam, the Shining Gundam was Domon's go-to Gundam for battle. However, the Shining Gundam was destroyed, but its fighting spirit continues on in the Burning Gundam. Domon transfers the fighting data from the Shining Gundam to the new Burning Gundam, and
I should try to find this anime.
Gundam, and states that its legacy will continue on through himself and the new Burning Gundam. If you're interested in how these things actually work, well, I'm about to explain it for you. Domon pilots his Gundam through the mobile trace system. This is a black wrapping that covers his skin and tracks his movements, thoughts, vocal commands, blood pressure, heart rate, brain waves, respiration, temperature, and metabolism. Under the supervision of the mobile trace system, the Gundam will do everything its pilot commands it to, and will do its best to replicate the fighting movement the pilot makes. His most iconic attack is the God Finger. This is an attack that focuses all the energy
that alone has to scare me a lot.
Lander into the hand and unleashes the energy onto an opponent. The God Finger is so powerful it can one-shot robots multiple times its size. This thing is also equipped with beam swords, machine cannons, a Vulcan gun, and rocket thrusters for massively hypersonic flight. The Gundams are very durable as they are built with Gunduranium alloy. This allows the machines to survive ballistic missile explosions, laser fire, and heavy impacts. One downside to the Burning Gundam is the stubborn attitude of its pilot. Domon is only 20 years old and is very young, cocky, and hot-headed. That
could be a problem.
He pilots a robot called the Burning Gundam, for heaven's sakes. Overall, is a super
still, I feel like he's gonna win this one.
Equipped with state-of-the-art military-grade weaponry and durable Gunduranium alloy. And now, let's get ready for the fight. This battle will take place on Earth with no prep. Let the battle begin.
Alright, ready? Thinking, I was recording. In days like these, giant robots fight to the death.
It's you and me.
Come on, Burning Gundam, you got this. Hey. They're too hostile robots. I'm getting hit by a truck like that. But nope, it's not gonna up that easily. Your refusal to die fills you with determination. Up, fine, take out the beam sabers. Start using those weapons. They're pretty good. Alright. Oh man, this is pretty good. This is really good. Oh, come on, Burning Gundam, you can do this. Come on, start using your weapons and everything.
Freedom is the right of all sentient.
No way, that did not. What?
And our winner is Optimus Prime, but before we discuss why,
man.
super huge thanks to the battle animator Gabriel M. If you enjoyed what you saw, head on over to his channel and subscribe. So one shall stand and one shall fall, and the one standing is Optimus Prime. The poor Gundam did not stand a chance against the leader of the Autobots, and while the Burning Gundam is a very powerful machine in its own right, it pales in comparison to Optimus Prime in nearly every single category. Actually, not all categories. To be fair, I can give the Gundam a slight speed edge, as it is equipped with a nice set of jetpacks, but Optimus Prime himself has his own flight capabilities, though he's more comfortable as a ground fighter. Other than that speed edge, Prime wipes the floor, and I could break it down by each category through example. Keep in mind, this is still without the matrix of leadership. When it comes to strength, the Burning Gundam is fairly strong, as it can scale to the strength of the Unicorn Gundam. The Unicorn Gundam was strong enough to hold down a satellite twice its size. Most modern satellites weigh around 6 tons. They're built light for easy maintenance, but this satellite was roughly twice the size of the Gundam, so it's safe to say that this thing was at least 40 tons. So we have a Gundam that struggles to hold down a 40-ton satellite, but Optimus Prime can casually lift and tip a fully loaded cargo ship. A fully loaded cargo ship this size can easily weigh around 600,000 tons, which is 1.2 billion with a B pounds, and Optimus Prime tilted this thing with little effort. Comparing the full strength of a Gundam to the light effort lifting ability of Optimus Prime should give you an idea of how unfair things are about to get. When it comes to weaponry, both fighters have almost identical weapon types, except Optimus Prime has defeated stronger foes with his weapons, and he's defeated tougher foes without any weapons. He's far more reliant with just his hands, while the Gundam usually needs all sorts of tools and gadgets to help him in battles.
I guess it's understandable.
Ion Blaster is on par with Megatron's Black Hole Fusion Cannon. His Energon Axe is on par with Megatron's Energon Mace. When comparing weaponry, this is a game of whatever you can do, I can do better. When evaluating durability, Optimus Prime's best armor, being his Power Master armor, can survive the epicenter of black holes. Sure, his standard armor can be broken down from lasers, but when we put these guys at their best, I've never seen a Gundam survive a solar system destroying black hole. And then we compare the biggest mismatches: skill, experience, and intelligence. In this fight,
I get it, that's true.
Really isn't fighting another robot. He's fighting a 20-year-old human controlling.
Alright, that could be a problem.
I find it almost laughable to think a 20-year-old human would have anywhere near the fighting skill, experience, or intelligence of a robotic alien that is over millions of years old.
That's understandable.
Prime has the Vector Sigma database.
That's alright. I'm right here just trying to do it. It's like, I don't have mouse.
Dawn was trained by Master Asia, but Optimus Prime was trained by Alpha Trion. Plus, tack on a few million years of experience, and we can confirm that this is an unfair category. All in all, I was being very nice to the Burning Gundam because I did not include the matrix of leadership, which would have took this thing to a whole nother level.
That is true.
These robots have spirits from previous builds, so if you want to see a rematch between Orion Pax, which is the pre-Optimus Prime, versus the Shining Gundam, which is the pre-Burning Gundam, all you have to do is like this video. If this video gets 15,000 likes, there will be a rematch. Also, don't forget to comment down your own ideas, and stay tuned as I reveal the next fighters.
Alright, who the next fighters are?
On the next episode of Cartoon.
For some reason, I have a feeling it might be a Total War. Oh, Hedgehogs versus fans, super fans. I'm not trying to say Sam, but fans.
Say it.
Sorry.
Say it. Say and it. Say it.
Sorry, Levi. Yeah, I think the same.
Say it.
Saying.
Say it.
Sorry.
Say it. Say it.
Saying. I think they have a better chance of winning. I'm only just saying. I don't know why. But anyway, I think they have a better chance of winning. Well, that's a little disappointing for me. But I thought no one's gonna win it. Ben D versus Mr. Game Watch. But anyway, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Anyway, as always, please like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you right back here next time. Luigi Dex out.